Welcome back, True Seeker. Just a little early check-in on how the Gematria-based bracket is going. Again, we're off to another wonderful start. We loved Michigan State to beat Mississippi State. You all know about 35 Thursday. Michigan State stayed on 35 losses in the tournament on Thursday, and the Mississippi State coach picked up his 27th loss. Of course, Spartans equals 27 in Gematria. Went with Oregon over South Carolina because Dana Altman is perfect in the opening round. He became 8-0 in the opening round today. This was a tough call numbers-wise because either of the Oregon numbers could have fell on either side, but 11 seeds do well against 6 seeds. Oregon just beat Arizona in the Pac-12 championship. Of course, Arizona's hosting the Final Four, and they're a big theme with this tournament, but ultimately took Oregon. Winner. Nice dog for the winner. Duquesne was our biggest upset so far of the day. We love Duquesne to get to drop, I should say, BYU to 15-34 in the tournament. 15-34 in the tournament all-time BYU fell to because Dukes equals 15 in Gematria, Duquesne equals 34. Also, it's Duquesne's 108th season, and Mark Pope, the BYU coach, got his 108th loss. There's even more to it, but Duquesne had all the numbers, and those they winning was 71. The Catholic school, Catholic equals 71, like March Madness. Just like how in 85, the first year they used March Madness, the Catholic school won it, Villanova Wildcats. Over the Jesuit school, Georgetown, of course, the Lexington, Kentucky, that's who hosted it that year, the state of the other Wildcats team. Not to mention Arizona, the Wildcats hosting this year. But anyway, Illinois, Jay Bilas referred to them as a championship team. And you got to listen to Jay Bilas. He's like the only pundit whose opinion's worth anything. Everyone else is trying to mislead you. But Illinois, I got to save it for the Patreon. They're one of the very interesting teams in this tournament, and it's not a shocker. They were the second team to score 85 in this tournament. I'll just tell you this. Illinois, they're not my number one seed. Just for all you guys who don't support the Patreon, the thing that's really interesting about Illinois is Arizona's the 48th state in order of statehood. The championship's on 4-8. If Illinois won it all as a 3 seed, they'd have 48 wins in the tournament. So it's definitely a narrative to keep an eye on, especially with them scoring 85 in the opening round. But Arizona did it first. Creighton, which equals 77, one was 77. That's the only game we've missed on today. And I mean, I'm not shocked that we missed. It's not like we said go bet the house on Akron. Picking up is always better than staying. Had Creighton got upset, they would have stayed on 23 wins. Both Akron and Blue Jays equals 23, and Akron would have got the 23rd win all-time at the 14 spot. Wasn't so. Arizona, of course, we love today. It's the Lute Olson tribute game. Lute Olson dead at 85. First team to win 85. Phoenix hosting the Final Four. We just saw Arizona score 85 on Arizona State, and we called it before the game was played. North Carolina rolled over Wagner. Hubert Davis, remember his uncle, the Greyhound who played for the Phoenix Suns, just died recently at the start of the college basketball season. Walter Davis died, who played at UNC. Again, his nephew Hubert Davis coaches the team. Hubert Davis got to 6-1 in the tournament while Jordan 61. Jordan equals 62 in Gematria. Wagner goes down with 62 points. No shocker there. I loved Dayton. I got to admit, man, I was not happy when they were down and it wasn't looking good. But of course, the script, they came back and won. Flyers, the name of Dayton equals 85 in Gematria for the 85th tournament, and that was the best comeback. I mean, that was a March Madness type of script. But I told my people I really love Dayton to win this game, to get to 20-20, because Nevada's 20. It was one of the games I was more confident about in the opening round, and they did come through and win. So thank God for that. And yeah, you guys, we're off to a scorcher of a day. Again, all this information, my bracket, all that stuff was put out well before the games. We've been streaming day after day about the tournament before it began, got in a lot of research, intelligence, if you will, and paying dividends. I mean, what is that? 1, 2, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 7-1 with several upsets in there. 7-1 to start March Madness. Hilarious. March Madness equals 71. And my best tournament to date was 2017, the last time it was in Arizona. Out of the gate, we had one championship picked, UNC to beat Gonzaga, and it to be all about 71. And sure enough, UNC beat Gonzaga, and they beat them with 71 points like March Madness and Catholic and Gonzaga Bulldogs. And learn your Gematria, because Duquesne, again, the first big upset was 71 points. First team to win in the play-in. Wagner got him with 71 points. To face North Carolina, who won it here last time, was 71 points. It's the same numbers year after year, you guys. But, yeah, thing of beauty. Gematria. What's wrong with all the haters and critics? Get over your cognitive dissonance, learn the knowledge, and join the winning club like we've been proving for a decade. What gambler you know who's been talking shit and being right nonstop for a decade? Yeah, exactly my point. You're listening to the first one ever. Till next time.